call, so the number here is the 287-1744, and that's when you have a service shutdown. You call that number and you ask them to yes for dispatch. Okay. So there you go. If you need more copies, I can certainly get that for you. Okay, so I'm going to put it on independent service. Are you using the elevator now? Is it a need or?
The guys are using it to move stuff up and down.
Okay. Well, this is a perfect time for me to show you probably the most valuable thing here. Okay, I have placed it on independent service. And what this does, it'll keep the doors open and allow you to move stuff into the elevator comfortably. And not have to be worried about putting your hand up or, hey, somebody hold the button, keep the door open, you know? So then what you do is come on in, step in. So once you got all your stuff moved in, you're going to go ahead and press whatever level you're going to. In this case, it's an no-brainer, we're going to 2, right? And you keep the door closed, door button. Okay, it'll shoot up to the second floor. Once it'll get to the second floor, it'll open the doors, and the doors will stay open.
Do you have to hit 1 and 2 again to come back down?
Yes. Yes.
One first.
One first, and then the door close button.
Got you.
Okay? And what this does is allows you to comfortably move everything out of the elevator. And most importantly is it's not telling our controller that's housed in the machine room to continually close door, close door, close door. Because that's what you're doing. When you do this, it wants to close the door.
Sure it does.
And eventually you're going to have a fall. Okay? So right now the doors remain open.
Excellent.
So one of you guys want to try it? So press 1 and to close this one here.
Oh.
Keep it pressed until it closes.
Gotcha.
Release it. Down we go. Okay. So I'll continue my training outside the shaft.
Okay, but it says number 2. That means nothing with. Are we on? We are.
We're still on number 2.
Oh, we didn't go down. Might be because he hit the hold button.
Yeah, probably. No, because it shouldn't.
You have to hold it till it starts, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or released him.
Okay, they'll show you what you have.
Yeah, because I was going to say, man, I didn't even feel it move.
Yeah, me did.
You're like, man, that's a good elevator, huh?
Yeah, right.
It's good to be sure. Yeah. All right, so real quick, we're going to go over the signal fixtures here on the first floor. This is a 2-story elevator. This is a holeless hydraulic, so it goes up on hydraulic pressure, and gravity brings the elevator down. There's very minimal electrical use. It's just a valve, and the valve opens that allows the elevator to come down. Okay, so this is your call button to register the call. This is your elevator communication failure feature. This is a required feature by code, 2010 elevator code. If there's ever a problem with the phone line or the actual phone in the elevator, which we'll test in a little bit, that'll be flashing. If it flashes, you need to call the elevator company, come out and take a look at it. There may be a chance it might be the phone line, okay? So this is all tied into your life safety system. This is your fire service phase 1. The fire department has these keys, and this allows them to bring down the elevator in case of a fire or any kind of life safety issue. If anything goes off, heat detectors, smoke detectors, sprinkler head, the sprinkler heads are here. If any of those go off, it's going to communicate that to the controller. The elevator will come down, open the doors, and help anybody out with the elevator. Okay? This is known as hoistway access. This is going to be used by the elevator mechanic to access the pit. Okay? So what they do is they enable one switch inside the cab, hit this switch, the elevator will shoot up, and the doors will automatically open and allow the mechanic to access the pit. Same concept in the overhead. So there's going to be another one on the second floor that I'll show you. Okay? Second most important thing I want to talk about today is always trying to keep these sills clean. Okay? 60 to 70% of all elevator shutdowns are going to be door related. And specifically, these grooves getting real dirty over time. So this being a construction environment, you're going to expect some dust and debris, but they will collect over time as people walk in and out of the elevator. So if you could, every week, every 2 weeks, if you can shop back those up, it's going to keep your shutdowns to a minimum.
Ask him about that switch, Ron.
This switch, is that a disconnect? Shut down? The switch right here?
That's the pit light.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so when the mechanic. There it is.
Nice, okay.
Okay. So So when the mechanic, gets down there, he's got a light to access the pit.
Yes.
In case you're wondering, we haven't discovered or invented a grooveless sill yet in the elevator industry. I often get that question, say, why don't you go with a grooveless sill? Why does it have to be? We'll get there one day.
Right.
But until then, got to keep going with the groove sill. So come on in, we'll talk about the cab fixtures. So up here, cameraman here. Up here is your position indicator required by code. Just shows you what level the elevator's at. In this case, a 2-story building. This is your emergency light, so in case we lose power, there is a battery connected to this light, and they're going to have some form of light here for X amount of time. They're not going to be in the dark.
Elevator people take care of that?
Yes, yes. The certificate from the state of Florida will come from the state of Florida. We really don't control how long it's going to take. It could be a month, it could be 2 months. Okay, but you will get a certificate, a permanent certificate that you'll put into the frame here. Okay, this is your lock compartment. Your phase 2 is located in here. I explained phase 1 on the hall station. Phase 2 allows the fire department to actually run the elevator if the life safety system goes off. Okay, and they're going to have the keys to those key switches. This is your 2-speed fan. You can actually adjust the speeds of the fan. Okay,
Same key?
same key. I can try it. I believe it's the 205, but I'll go ahead and try it. Independent service, we talked about that, and this is the hoistway enable for the hoistway access. If you need to go to the second floor, you hit 2. If you gotta go to the first floor, you hit 1. Pretty obvious. This is your hold open button. This is your hold close. Okay. Alarm, and then run stop, which rarely gets used, but it is an option. So let's go ahead and see how we're working here on our 24-hour monitoring. We offer a 24-hour monitoring as part of your agreement. It's good for 12 months.
to John Schaffner. Schaffner, you read me?
This is elevator number 1 at SPC Library, 24 Side Bruce Street, Clearwater, Florida, 33765.
Hey, John,
two-way communication
the
has been
alert
established.
report,
Thank you.
we're asking for some tagging labels. Do you have any of those that we can provide them?
Elevator, do you need assistance?
Yeah, hey, this is Louis Cosmali, ThyssenKrupp Tampa, just doing an owner training. I'm doing a test.
I can hear you fine.
Can you tell me which elevator I'm at?
1 moment.
They pack the labels for learning support.
Gave him the Bob earlier.
This is elevator number 1 at SPC Library.
Hey, Scott, Johnny, give him the
Side
Bob.
Bruce Street, Clearwater, Florida, 33765. Please stay on the line until two-way communication has been established. Thank you.
You're advising that
This is elevator number 1 at SPC
It's just a
Library.
repeat recording.
Temple.
Side Bruce Street, Clearwater, Florida, 33765. Please stay on the line until two-way communication
hang
has
up
been
now.
established. Thank you.
Is this at 2465 or 55 Drew Street?
2465.
5?
2465, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We have someone mowing outside, so it's kind of hard to make out 55 or 65. You're in Clearwater, Florida?
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay, yes, sir. At the SPC Clearwater?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. All right, so I know SPC sometimes has their own monitoring. So if at any point you guys want to switch that to your own monitoring,
I
it's
think
just,
under the contract with you guys, we have 12 months.
Yes.
And then they'll probably
Yeah.
take it to the monitor that does all the other.
after 12